Hey guys, how y'all doing this evening? Somebody give me a 5x5 or a thumbs up, thumbs down, one or the other. Hey Jeep girl, can you guys hear me okay? Hello cat lady, good to see you. I'm assuming that means you guys can hear me. See who all we got in here tonight. Combat Bacon 315, Cat Lady Prepper 23 Meow, Jeep Girl, Big German Prepared, Jim S. How you guys doing this evening? Good to see y'all. Joe Morgan, Widgets World, good to see you guys. Chris Pyatt, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Kim's Prepared Farm Life, hello. Thanks for coming. Don Bellaman, good evening. Good to see you. What happened to my green face? Oh, be right back, guys. I gotta grab something. All right, sorry about that. Cat lady, I picked these up for you today. It is sweet corn from Caudell Farm or Caudell Seed Company in Moorhead, Kentucky. A lot of the bigger farms around here use them for their big crops. So that's what I went with today. I always like to buy local when I can. So this came from the Premier Ag store in town. It's got an 85% germination rate, 98% purity. Whatever all that means. That's what I picked up for you today. Got you quite a bit of corn. So I hope that works for you. And it's just plain old sweet corn. So what's everybody up to tonight? Ebola in Kentucky, along with a new variant yet to be determined of COVID-19. Kentucky is in the hot spot right now. Uh-oh. They're getting ready to open Indiana up completely. I think about a week and a half. Well, depends on if that moves north, I guess. They're getting ready to open us all up. Oh my God, thank you, Papa. Thank you so much. You're a blessing. Love you guys. I'll ship you some I'll ship you some. Cat lady, you don't have to ship me nothing else. I told you I'd get you some corn. And that's not from, that's like I said, from Premier Ag Co-op. So, it's pretty good stuff. I got some of your jack-o'-lantern seeds planted last night. I'm excited to get the okra going because I've never grown okra. So, let's see what else is popping tonight, you guys.
From Wave 3 News, a tornado watch has been issued for your location.
That's what's going on here, if you guys could hear that. I have a box ready of stuff to ship y'all from North Carolina. Well, thank you, cat lady. I appreciate it. I love getting mail. Don't get me wrong. I never get mail. So when I get something, it's cool. Yeah, we're supposed to get some really bad. Mandy's got her car parked. Well, she's not here right now. When she gets back, she's going to park right in front of the greenhouse. And I got the Hummer in the backyard parked sideways behind the greenhouse to try to block as much wind as we can. I'm thinking about tying it to the cars tonight because the worst of it's supposed to come tonight. I hope we get through it. I seen where TJ Preps posted earlier. They had a tornado go right through where she was at. I guess it passed over them, but a lot of hail and nasty rain and high wind. So far, we're just under a watch, but we are supposed to get some very severe thunderstorms and like 70-mile-an-hour straight winds, which those straight winds around here is what tears stuff up, usually more than the tornadoes. Because you got 70-mile-an-hour winds trucking across an empty cornfield. Man, it wrecks some stuff, I'm telling you. Kim's Prepared Farm Life. Europe's facing the third shutdown. I think we are too. I wouldn't doubt it. They're going to try everything they can. I mean, we do have Easter coming up, so they'll probably try to ruin that too. Every man deserves a Hummer. I know where you're going with that. Be good. That's not that kind of show. It's been raining here for 4 days and we haven't had tornadoes yet, but they usually come in late spring or early fall. Yeah, it's rained here off and on all day. Not bad, but I guess worst of it's supposed to hit late tonight. I haven't checked the radar in hours. Maybe I should, since we're getting a watch, you know. Which I mean, it looks bad outside. Like it does look like a tornado could straight drop out of the sky at any time. The old bad stuff around here was BLM yesterday that closed down a Wegmans because of a protest. Yeah, I know, right, Joe Morgan? Ebola just in time for Easter. We were talking about that earlier, how there's just some things that just coincide with everything else. Looks all a little too planned. Looks like our strong storms are supposed to be here between 9 and 11 o'clock. So I'm not trying to start anything. I'm just so out of the loop because I unsubscribed from so many channels last week. What's going on with the drama? As far as I know, the drama has kind of subsided. So we'll just leave it at that. I think everybody's apologized and everything for what happened, and I think everybody, as of right now, at 7:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which that could change by 7:10, but for right now, I think everybody's calm and everything's kosher right now. I think. I've just been trying to keep to myself in my little corner of the internet. I'm supposed to be bringing my autistic son home for Easter weekend, but if they shut this place down, I'll have to plan for another weekend again. I'm sorry to hear that. Jeep girl. Oh, the murder hornets. Yeah, they'll probably start buzzing in around. Let's see. School year typically ends about the end of May, so those will probably hit about June, just to make sure everything, everybody stays home all summer and has no vacation, and you know. There you go, G girl. Jim just throwing himself at. Oh, I do have. I know it's not prep your soul. I get that, but I do have a little bit of a praise report here that I want to share with you guys. I haven't seen her in here yet this evening. I don't think she's in here yet, but I'm going to read you what Coral Tigger posted to Discord today. Just got an update from my friend's babies. She says they didn't see a hole in Maddox's heart, so he is clear cardio now. They couldn't get a great shot, but she said it looked a lot better than last time. He won't need surgery. They are going to check him again in 4 weeks. Maddox, however, is in 10th percentile for size. Anything less than 10 is considered IUGR, which I'm not sure what that means. He said his belly was perfect size, though. If it was smaller, he would be more concerned. Won't need to deliver early. Thank you for all the prayer. So, amen. Those babies are doing great. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Just the power of prayer, man. Awesome. Papa bought me a new Webmaster grill and smoker today and new tiller. Mine blowed up after I did the 4 acres of farming. I'd like to have a smoker. I'm going to try to make a cold smoker, I think, because I found a really cool plan to make one out of an old refrigerator. So I'm going to try that, I believe. Yeah, I never thought there'd be soap operas around here either, Big German. Yeah, it was very tense. Next headline that'll come out, Skeeters will carry the C-19. I bet they tell us that. You know, they might. I hadn't even thought about that. That's a very good point, Combat Bacon. That's wonderful news. Means small for gestational age. Okay. I had that too and had to see OB 2 times a week. They will keep a good eye on the baby. Oh, that's good. John Mack, we actually are getting to spend time together, my wife and I, in April. Between our handicapped daughter and elderly parents, we don't get much time away together. God is good. Amen, brother. God is good. He's definitely touched our lives. I really think this whole YouTube experience, I mean, I guess this is kind of therapeutic. I don't know, but this whole YouTube experience, I honestly feel has been a godsend to me and Mandy. It gives us a project to work on together. It has brought me out of my shell so much. As far as the anxiety and, I'm just all around in a better mood now. Now, all the drama and all the pettiness and all that stuff, that got to me. I mean, it really got to me. But I think in a way, a very big way, this YouTube channel has been a godsend. Papa Prepper, Phil Billy Moonshine has videos on making stuff like that. I'll have to check that out. Phil Billy. It's a new name. I've never even heard of that name. Phil Billy Moonshine. Thank you, Joe Morgan. Been watching a lot of BBC and the Sky News because they have way more interesting content than anything in the U.S. Did anyone see Biden's press conference today? I didn't see it because I didn't see it. I was at work today and we had errands to run and doctor's appointments and we had a long day today. Papa Prepper and you and Mandy have been good to us. We love y'all. Well, thank you, Jim S. I appreciate that. Amen, Papa. I thank God for having y'all start the channel for us. I can't wait to see y'all and everyone on live streams. Well, thank you, Cat Lady. I appreciate that. I love seeing you and the missus together. Seems like you're always smiling. She makes it easy, John Mack, and thank you. Not so remote Alaska. I'm still in my shell, but trying to do better. I know it's not easy. I feel you completely. And I'm like, talking to you guys is a lot different. Like, there's no way I could talk like live in front of a crowd or something. But, as far as I'm concerned, like with this, I've come a long way. D9 from the great state of Texas. Whoop, whoop. Glory to God, Brother Papa. Thank you. And amen. Absolutely. All the glory to God. He sent you guys, or sent me to you guys, or sent you guys to me, or sent all of us to YouTube. I don't know. He's harmless. Oh, that's between you and Jim. Yesterday, completely rearranged and put in storage bin a bunch of my freeze-dried food. Bought some TP today, and my husband just about had a fit. He still thinks I'm nuts. I watched, I don't know if you guys follow Autoimmune Prepper. She's a pretty good channel. I really like her stuff. She's really kind of new to the prepping game, but she's been doing really good. She, of course, is handicapped, but she has she's doing a really nice patio garden, grow beds, or raised beds. But anyway, she was talking about toilet paper today, and that due to the Suez Canal and the blockages and all this, and the paper, the pulp they use to make toilet paper or whatever can't get through. And anyway, they're expecting another great big toilet paper shortage today, or soon. So if you guys are out, I'd grab a little bit extra. I know we poke fun about it, but update. Daddy coming home tomorrow, and a lot has to be changed here. A lot to do to keep him going. Thank God that he's coming home. Amen. I'm glad to hear that. I know that's been a long road for you guys. Papa Prepper, you both have been a godsend for me too. I spend every night here by myself, and it gives me too much time to think. It's nice to be able to come here and converse with everyone. Well, thank you, Jeep Girl. I appreciate that. Like I said last night, if I could, I'd go live every night and do this. I really like this, just getting together and talking to you guys and relaxing. It's kind of nice. I actually just got to come home and do nothing this evening. There's stuff to be done. I bought a 5-gallon bucket today at Home Depot, and while I was at Premier Ag, I got they're called literally, they're called chicken nipples. It's the nipples you use to water chickens with. You drill out the bottom of the bucket and you put the little nipples in. That's what they drink from. So I'm going to do that tonight after my live stream, and that'll be my premiere for tomorrow if anybody's interested. It'll just be me and doing more chicken stuff. And I gave Mandy early birthday present this morning. Very impractical birthday present, but when we first started buying chicks again, she bought the Rhode Island Reds because that's what she wanted, and 4 of them, has died. And when I went to Premier Ag today, they just got chicks in this morning, so I bought her 4 more of her very own Rhode Island Reds. So they're completely hers. She's going to feed and water them. They're going to know her as mommy. And she was just absolutely, she's like, don't give me presents early. I want to wait till Monday. I was like, I can't wait till Monday. It's in the garage. You'll see it. I got to give it to you today. She's like, no. I said, go to the garage. It was almost an argument because I couldn't hide 4 baby chicks. So she got her 4 Rhode Island Reds, 4 of them, and they are known as the Golden Girls: Dorothy, Blanche, Rose, and Sophia. That's how it is raising chickens with Mama Prepper. Oh, Skid Kid in here? I didn't see him come in. Hello, Skid Kid. We're just kind of talking about whatever, Skid Kid. It's Therapy Thursday. There's really no topic. We just come about midweek and just kind of chill, relax, and conversate. I have been on Chewy.com, Dawn. I thought they were a little bit high, but I mean, factor in you don't have to leave the house. I guess that's worth it for some people. I'd rather just go pick it up. What's she looking for? Anyone know where I can find cases of frisky wet cat food? Every store here is out. I need like 10 cases. Wow. No, I don't want no bidet toilet, Big German. No way. Tiger 454, hello, good to see you. I actually caught another live. Love your content. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, and if anybody, I did go back today and checked out the chat and the premiere, and there wasn't very many people in there, which that's fine. But I wanted to remind everybody there's 29 and 30 in here. I just want to remind everybody that I gave the instructions for the giveaway Monday. The instructions for that giveaway are in the premiere video from this morning. So you guys will want to check that out if you haven't already, and just follow the directions so you can get. I mean, it's going to be a nice giveaway. She's giving away. She's going to let you guys pick. Basically, she's got like 4 different prize packages, and you get to pick. If your name is drawn, you'll get to pick what prize package you want, and none of them are lame, y'all. She loves giving. I mean, I love giving too, but this is all her thing. So. I've been attacking TP since before the pandemic. Papa Prepper Lake Ferry had a thing set up about helping others beat shortages. If someone looking for cat food, I'd ask her. Well, there you go, cat lady. Hit up Lake Ferry Prepper. It looks like you're straightened up. The studio looks nice. It's not straightened up. It's still a mess. But thank you. I got all my plants and stuff out of here. That's why all that stuff's gone. But from here down, it's still a mess. That's on my agenda for this weekend, though, to get this room cleaned back up. Hello, Hava. Good to see you. Be charming. Glad to see you guys. Scout and Dad, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Chewy's a great place for antibiotics. Absolutely. I hadn't thought about that. If you run out of toilet paper, you can always go in the yard and use the hose. So how's everybody doing thus far this week? I've been sitting here rambling and haven't even asked you guys how your week's been going. Sorry, guys. I'm just going back and make sure I haven't missed anything and see what's going on. It is hard when your spouse is not on board with what you're doing. That would be very frustrating. Let me make sure I get the name right. Where did it go? Okay. Kim's prepared farm life. Is your husband just not? I mean, is he kind of oblivious to everything that's going on, or does he think it just won't happen? Or, I mean, does he think that it's like conspiracy theorists, or what's going on? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, I mean, you don't have to. You can just tell me mind your business if you want. John Mack, we're just trying to stay dry in southwest Montana. Or Missouri. Is that Missouri or Montana? Well, Papa getting new chicken coop done so the chicken babies has a home and not into my basement, LOL. And got a bull today. I'm like, what in the world? I'm scared of bulls, LOL. Yeah, I've been chased by a couple of them. Jim Morgan, Papa Prepper, if you need a list of parts for projects, maybe set up looking for a thing in Discord, kind of like want ads. I didn't know you could do that. I'm still pretty new. I'm trying to figure out how to invite people from YouTube to the Discord. I mean, do you just like publicly, like right now, tell them to come join us, or how does that work? If anybody knows. See, I get by barely with this YouTube and camera and technology and editing videos. I mean, I skim by, and there's a lot of stuff I do not understand. Be charming. Strange time in Florida. The oaks are in bloom and dropping leaves everywhere. They say I'm not allergic, but it sure feels that way every year, just waiting for some rain. Yeah, we're supposed to get a lot of rain and bad storms here tonight. Be charming. Everybody say a little prayer for my greenhouse. I've worked too damn hard. I'm so worried about that greenhouse. All right, y'all, check it out, man. Thank you for that. Oh, and everybody, I told him I would do this tonight. Jim S. has started his own YouTube channel. It's all about communications, like ham radio, CBs, walkie-talkies, stuff like that. I haven't even had a chance to go over and subscribe yet, but I want to really help him. Jim is an awesome guy. I've talked to him on and off YouTube through emails and stuff. A really nice guy. So if you guys don't mind, I don't have a link for it. If Cat Lady could find a link and throw it up for him, I would appreciate it. What's your channel called? Oh, not on YouTube, Facebook. Oh, I'm sorry, Jim. I'm so sorry. I thought it was a YouTube channel. My bad. I have not heard from the ugly prepper today. Be charming. I haven't seen the plumbers either all day. I don't know if they're having bad weather down there. I know they said they had a lot of stuff to do today, but I mean, I haven't seen them at all today. Prepper Radio Network on Facebook. There you guys go. I'm sorry, Jim, man, brother. I thought I must have misread. I thought a YouTube channel getting up and going. Jeep Girl. Papa Prepper, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia this week. That was the reason for all the elevated inflammation markers last week. Need to start methotrexate. And I knew, I know she's a lady I worked with a couple of years ago. She had rheumatoid arthritis. And I mean, she's almost 80, but I mean, and she was still working. But there were days that she couldn't come to work. She'd suffered it. I think she said she'd had it for over 50 years she had been battling it. So my thoughts and prayers definitely going out for you, Jeep girl, because I know it's a rough thing to live with. I've seen her go through a lot. That's the way I feel too, Jeep girl. I'm not looking forward to being down and sick. I got stuff to do. That's one of my fears. I get all this gardening and stuff going, and if my back goes out, y'all, like for real, I'm on a walker. From anywhere from a week to a month. It just depends, and I can't get anything done about it because my A1C keeps bouncing up and down, and I can't get it. I mean, I'm on medication for my diabetes, and I'm on a weekly shot called Ozempic. My my blood sugar will be running like 150, 160 for 3 or 4 days, and it'll jump to like 320, for a week, 320 and above. So we can't figure out what's wrong with it. But yeah, if my back goes out, I'm scared to death of I'm on this place, through the growing season. Okay, Jim, I will check that out. That'll give me a reason, I guess, to go back on Facebook. I'm very rarely on there anymore, man, but I'll definitely check that out. Be charming. I think Pinball might be in the path of some serious storms too. Not sure where he is in Tennessee. Yeah, I actually emailed Pinball today to see if he'd be interested in coming on here. We could talk gardening and stuff, and which he very politely declined. He's kind of like all of us. He's got a lot on his plate right now with it being gardening season. So, but I can't remember if he said anything about storms in the email or not. Papa, do you have a sugar tester? Yeah, I have one, cat lady. That's what I'm saying. My sugar, man, it'll run great for 3 or 4 days, and then all of a sudden it'll spike and it stays high for like a week. Then it'll drop back down. It doesn't matter what I eat, what I don't eat. I mean, I hardly at all eat any sugar, and if I do, it's natural, like an apple or an orange or something, and that's not even very often. Very few carbs. So I don't know why my sugar is all over the place. No, I don't eat bread. German. The most carbs that I eat, like anything close to bread, is I'll eat a few pretzels every day. I mean, just very few pretzels. Actually, whatever the bag that I'm eating out of, or that I pack my lunch from, whatever the serving is, that's what I eat. I mean, that's how I've been steadily, slowly losing weight. Is I just go by I don't grab a handful. I go by what the serving says. Papa Prepper, what's your A1C and when are you taking BG? If you take BG before 2 hours after you eat, it's high. What's BG? Oh, duh. Jesus Lord. I usually check it first thing in the morning, and then I'll check it at night before I go to bed. Because as a rule, I don't eat after 6 p.m. I try to fast from 9 p.m. to 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. every day. And my A1C, see, last summer I had it down to 5. Then around October, it was back up to 9. And then last month it was not 9 point something. It was almost a 10 because it was like ridiculous. And then they put me on metformin, and that helped a lot. And then I lost a lot of weight, and they weaned me off metformin, and I did great for months. And then all of a sudden it started creeping back up. And now it don't matter. It seems to not matter what I do or how I eat. I cannot keep it consistent because I have to have it for 7 days straight under, I have to have a normal BG reading for 7 days straight before they'll put injections in my back. And I've been trying to get these injections for 9 months. It could be stress, man. I ain't gonna lie. As far as I know, I have no infections. That's what I do for snacks, cat lady, is fruits or vegetables, and I drink well over a gallon of water a day. I usually have one Pepsi Zero a day, and then the rest is water or coffee with no creamer, no sugar, just black French roast coffee. Sounds like we're all medically a mess, Jim says. Poppaprepper, easy way to fix it is not get stressed. Easier said than done. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a lot easier said than done, brother. Marine, I couldn't imagine weighing 118 pounds. I just want to get down to a solid 300. I want to get to 350 and start lifting weights. And still, I don't want to be like a gross looking muscle head, I just want to be like solid and 300 pounds. Because I'm 6'4". So, 300 is not by no means, even if I didn't work out, I'd look okay at 300. The smallest I've ever been in my adult life was 265. I'm great for the shape I'm in. LOL. Amen, Be Charming. I feel you on that. I'm doing absolutely wonderful for the shape I'm in. Shit. Jim, I was over 200 pounds my 7th grade year, man. I've only grown 4 inches taller since my 6th grade year. Arkansas nanny just found out I have to have second set of mastectomies done, one ruptured the same week I was diagnosed with a cancer on my leg. This is a bad time to be down. I'm scared. Oh my God, Arkansas nanny, I am so sorry. I'm gonna write your name down because I want to pray for you tonight. Cancer on my leg. This is starting to feel more like a prep my soul night or prep your soul night. We'll be praying for you, Arkansas nanny. I couldn't imagine. See, I don't have so much to complain about. Mine's just my back and blood sugar. Hava Alexander. Papa, have you considered a raw food, plant-based food plan? Just veggies and for fruit, lemons, avocado, and dark berries. I'm a huge meat fan, but it raises my glucose. Not a doctor, just sharing. Um, I guess I'll say ish, Hava. Aside from the meat, I did keto. Um, and that's when I lost a bunch of weight, and my blood sugar was excellent. I mean, absolutely excellent. Um, because I ate mostly, chicken, stuff like that. So with the meat, it wasn't like red meat. But I did keto and had a lot of luck with it, and avocados and stuff like that, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. That was the staples. And then I was on it for 2 years, and then I just kind of plateaued. I quit losing weight. My blood sugar started creeping back up. And now I'm currently doing Weight Watchers. I've been doing it for a little over a month, and I've lost 28 pounds, 27 pounds. But my blood sugar's still stupid. Jim S. 6'4". Doggone, I'm 5'5" and 300 pounds. Sorry, guys. Carrie Berry, you can do it. I was 350, now 150. Wow, congratulations, dude. Or ma'am, whichever. That's an awesome job. Mojo Man, 1965. What's up, brother? Just wanted to say hi. Been looking in the shadows. Uh-oh. Hold on. My chat just flew by. Crazy, I'm a big guy too. My problem is beer, but my sugars are not that bad, but I always worked out 6'3" and 280. I don't care much, but man, I used to drink beer like water. There was nothing better than working outside all day and drinking beer. Now I'll drink two or three and I can't really stay awake. I saw an article that there are 7 natural disasters happening right now. 7, including volcanoes, earthquakes, and other things. And yet people still argue that we're not in the end times. Thank you. My father will see me through. I worry being down if something huge happens. But now, see, in that same comment, you said your father will see you through. And he will see you through no matter what's happening. You got to have faith in that. Just a mustard seed. My husband thinks I'm nuts. It is hard when your partner is not on board. Thank goodness one of my sons is the other one's in the military and he's taken care of. I don't see how, just my opinion, I don't mean to speak out of turn or like ill of your husband, but that's not what I'm doing. But I don't see how anybody could think prepping is not a good idea right now. Jeep Girl, yes, I do have high blood pressure. I've been on blood pressure meds since I was 20 years old. I almost died because I went off of them because I was stupid, basically. Actually, I was having a bad go around with a previous employer, and it was an issue with my insurance, so I couldn't get into the doctor. I couldn't get meds refilled, blah, blah, blah. And I went without my blood pressure meds for over a month. And I was at work one day, and luckily my supervisor came in because I was at the time still doing home health care. And I was on the couch, literally like, that's how I was breathing. But he came in and immediately called Mandy, and she took me from there straight to the hospital. And they said if I had been maybe a half hour later, I would have stroked out and probably died. My blood pressure was so high, there was so much pressure in my chest and everything that it was collapsing my lungs. That was probably about the scaredest I've ever been. But so yeah, I can't go without my blood pressure medicine. Jim S., I've never been a beer drinker. My weakness was always Coca-Cola. Back in the day, man, mine was Bud Ice. That was like my favorite beer. Now I'm Coors Light. If I drink beer, it's Coors Light. Kim's Farm Life. Updated my name again so it's easier to say. Well, you didn't have to do that. I just get tongue tied. It's not just your name. Hello, SJ. Good to see you. I lost my taste for beer 15 years ago, a red eye every now and again, moved on to bourbon. Now, I love me some bourbon, but still, I mean, I very seldom drink, but I love me some bourbon. Oh, it was SJ. I was scared to death. Absolutely. And as soon as I got in there, they started, I mean, I think they thought I was dying because they hooked every machine to me imaginable and started instantly shoving syringes in my arms but whatever they have is like liquid blood pressure medicine basically. And as soon as that injection went in, I was just like, I mean, I could breathe. It's like all at once, everything just, but yeah, I'd never been so scared in my life. Arkansas nanny. My niece has several mental health meds she's on. My sister's making a notebook of natural alternatives just in case. Papa will pray for you as well. Thank you very much for that. And that is a very good idea that we should all be doing. All of us need to have a book like that of natural alternatives for medicines. We have a dry house here, but I'm addicted to my sweet tea and my Dr. Pepper. My husband's drink is root beer. I love A&W. Actually, they make it in zero now. I was pretty happy about that. Sunkist is made in zero now too. My dad was a truck driver and we owned the trucking company. I went in to see him and he was collapsed on the floor, not breathing. I had to do CPR on my daddy till help came. My gosh. That would be scary. But kudos to you, cat lady, for remaining calm enough to be able to do that because most people just, I mean, they flip when something like that happens. And that is awesome, especially being who it was that you were able to maintain a cool head, and be able to perform CPR. Be charming. I'm a white conservative who drinks Coke. Make everybody mad. I like my fruity red sangria wine, Jack Daniels, and Jim Beam, of course, the hard liquor mixed with something, but some days I just need my drinks. And there's days. Let me give you guys an example. I got this for Christmas last year. Still sealed. That's how little I drink it, because this is my absolute favorite. My weakness right here. And it's still sealed. That's how little I drink anymore. Carrie's Prep Life. Love your channel. You are so real. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that. I try to be. Actually, there's no trying. As long as you don't pretend to be somebody you're not, you ain't got nothing to be unreal about. You know what I mean? My worries is diabetes and colon cancer runs in the family tree. Lucky you're not over. I'm not. You're very lucky you're not overweight. Very lucky. And the older you get, the harder it is to lose weight, man. I've always had a very low metabolism. So now being over 40 and trying to lose weight is... Whew. Appalachian Prepper. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Appalachian Prepper, she has a YouTube channel, and I've only had time to check out a couple of her videos, but I mean, it seems to be really good, straight up content. She seems to be a really cool lady. She's skilled. Self-defense, boomsticks, you know, she's had her rounds with all of it, and she knows what she's talking about. So if you guys get a chance, go over and check out Appalachian Prepper. If I can get Cat Lady to throw up her channel, I would appreciate it. I think, Cat Lady, I think you're the only mod in here right now, because Mrs. Papa Prepper is at a family function. So I would appreciate it if you could throw that up for me. Papa, trust me, when he got to hospital and I knew that they excuse me, that they had him, it was raining. I sat out in the rain and broke down, because my family is one reason anybody would break down after that. I mean, absolutely. Ezra Brooks and Sweet Tea, 90 proof. I've never had Ezra Brooks. I'm usually Jack and Coke, or I like Canadian Mist. A lot of people don't, but I like Canadian Mist with Coke. It's called a Misty Coke. It's pretty good. Homestead Oz, thanks for coming. Good to see you. You are very welcome, Appalachian Prepper. Like I said, you guys really need to go check her out. She seems cool, down to earth. Like I said, I've only checked out a couple videos, but from what I could tell, she's good people. Well, I still haven't given up my cigarettes, but I'm working on it because my kids are worried I won't be around to see the rest of my grandbabies born. It's rough, Kim. It's very rough. I get it. I used tobacco pouches, like the little Copenhagen pouches, to get off cigarettes, and then I got addicted to them. And now, today makes 11 days since I've had a tobacco product, but I'm using these here, which, I mean, I guess a woman could use them. I mean, there's plenty of women that chew, I know, don't get me wrong, but these are just little nicotine pouches you put in your lip. I mean, I've got one in now. You don't have to spit, nothing like that. It's just nicotine, and they taste like oranges. They have a spearmint flavor too, but they've really helped me. And I think there's 2 steps to it. That's the highest one. I've been on it for 11 days. So this weekend, I'm going to step down to the second level, and hopefully within 2 weeks, I'll be done with them too. So just sharing that with you. Okay, there's Appalachian Prepper's link. Thank you very much, Cat Lady. I appreciate it. And welcome to the channel, by the way, Appalachian Lady or Prepper. I was reading somebody, Cat Lady's name. An Appalachian Prepper, that email today absolutely floored me. That really meant a lot because, I mean, I always try to promote anybody that's got a page on here. You know, I tell them to throw the links up or ask the moderators to throw their link up. And I mean, I absolutely am about promoting pages that are just starting out if they seem to be, you know, legit and serious about it. You know, if you've had a channel for 3 years and only got like 2 videos, you know, or stuff that don't even pertain to prepping or homesteading or anything like that, then, you know, I'm not going to. But for the most part, you know, I try to push anybody I can. Not that I'm a great big channel or nothing, but, you know, I know it sucks. It's hard to get subs. But anyway, that email today just floored me. Thank you very much for being that considerate because most people would not. Like I said, you by no means stepped on any toes, nothing like that. Don't give it a second thought. My issue now, smoking more now because of not working, hoping hiking at bug out location this year will wean me back. Got down to half a pack. You gotta start somewhere, man. Reverend George Gregory, yes. Reverend Gregory, I mean, Orville Gregory. He's a young guy, but man, that boy can preach. I binge watched him for a little bit yesterday, and man, he's good. Definitely go check out Reverend Gregory's channel. He is good. Well, you're very welcome, Appalachian Prepper. And I still owe you an email. I haven't forgot. I just ain't had time. Kim's Farm Life. I'm down to 4 to 6 a day. That's awesome. I remember once oh, you're welcome, Orville. I didn't see you in here, man. I didn't even know you were in here, brother. Good to see you. I remember once when I was trying to quit years ago, the doctor put me on Chantix. I don't even think that's a thing anymore. But if you ever go to give up tobacco, do not let them put you on Chantix. Man, you're talking about you might have side effects and suicidal thoughts, and oh yeah, suicidal thoughts. Come in. Suicidal thoughts, crazy dreams. I mean, crazy dreams that I could have swore were real. Oh, it was bad. I think your baby goats in sweater is absolutely adorable, Cat Lady. I haven't even showed Mandy that yet. Hi, Mama.
Hi, baby.
Oh, sorry. How was the party?
It was a party.
People took that crazy stuff, but not a vax. Yeah, it was. I'll tell them about my Chantix experience. Remember when I took
Made
that?
you
Yeah.
have crazy dreams?
I think Reverend Orville likes your shirt.
Faith. Gotta have faith.
Everybody's telling you hi.
Hello, hello, hello.
Did you eat any of that chili?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Mom said it was good. It's not my chili.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I mean, it tasted okay just because I had to make it not hot. It sucked.
I'm used to 5-alarm chili.
Yeah.
let you do your therapy.
Well, thank you, Orville. Everybody wants to be Batman. If you can be anybody, always be Batman. Are you going to get on your phone and chat with us?
Yeah, I might.
So you can sit in here with me if you want.
I gotta figure out tomorrow, the next day.
Are you guys going to...
Is the plumbers on there?
No, I haven't seen the plumbers all day.
Oh,
They said they
no.
had a lot of stuff to do today.
I'm heading their way.
Yeah. I didn't like the Chantix either. Not only gave me dreams, but gave me some issues with the chest tightness, so I don't do patches or pills or anything, just hoping to slowly cut down. Good for you. Good luck. What's up, Arkansas? Good to see you, brother.
Hi, Arkansas. I can't see that.
What?
I love you.
Oh, the chat?
Yeah.
Well, you can join me if you want or grab your phone.
No, I'll watch online.
Okay.
Bub, my puppy sneezes. Oh, good boy, honey. Is this what you out here with?
I think she's going to grab her phone and get on it. Let's see, read the monitor from behind me.
I'll pack mine tomorrow.
It's fixing to get real hectic. Actually, I probably won't be on here much longer because we just found out just a little bit ago that they're making an impromptu trip to South Carolina, leaving tomorrow evening, and be back sometime Saturday. So I want to see her for a little bit tonight. Mill is beautiful. We preached revival up there on the mountain. Sorry, did I miss anything? I thought therapy was at 9. Therapy ain't never been at 9, Coral Tigger. Prep your souls at 9. No, we just been talking. I gave everybody a praise report a little earlier about the babies and told them everything was looking good. And we've just been talking a little bit of everything. Our goat and one of our dogs was sent to heaven early by the coyotes, and my husband got bucked off a horse and was laid up for a month, and now we're down to just one dog. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know when our tornado watch is till. Do you know, Coral? I've got 3 alerts on my phone that we're under a tornado watch here, but I don't know when it expires. Yes, anybody that's joined us recently, Arkansas Nanny, can really use some prayers. You can scroll back up and find out what's going on there, but definitely keep her and her family and, everybody in your prayers. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do, Marine, tomorrow night. You guys, I feel like I know you guys well enough. That is, people, I'm scared of heights, don't get me wrong. But a lot of people are scared of different things. I hate being alone. Completely alone. I hate it. It plays hell on my anxieties. Any little ache and pain scares me to death because, I think, especially if it's like because with anxiety, you have almost like just chronic pains, like everywhere. Like you just have a weird pain and that's part of your anxiety. And I know that. But when I'm all alone and I'll have a cramp in my chest or something, I freak out. And then I overthink everything too much. And then I don't know. It plays hell on me being by myself. Yeah, it's really calm here, Coral. It's rained a little bit, but the wind's real calm. It's not bad at all. So I've been praying that it just kind of passes us. High winds after storm, that's our biggest power line risk. Knock on wood, we never lose power here. It might flicker, but that's about it. Sounds like a touch of PTSD. I mean, I don't know what it would be from, but I mean, I have very, very severe anxiety, generalized anxiety disorder. That's what I was saying at the beginning of the show. This YouTube experience I firmly believe, has been a godsend to help me work through a lot of things that doctors just can't help you with, like talking to people and being in the eye of the public and, stuff like that. Papa, do a live stream. We'll keep you company. Oh, I appreciate that, cat lady. There's Mrs. Mama Prepper. Blue coat gorilla. I'd rather be alone than surrounded by the people I am kind of near. That's one of my fears. We're REMC too, Coral. Stars Prepper, hello, good to see you. Thanks for being here. James Southern Prepper, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for the prayers. Appreciate it. And yes, I am a worrywart, Big German. Bad. About everything. Everything. Something, absolutely tiny to whatever. I am such a worrywart. Like they're going to leave tomorrow evening and driving to South Carolina. Yeah, I'm going to be a wreck until I know they've made it there. Thank you, D9. I appreciate that. PTSD is an anxiety-related disorder, so they have many similarities. With PTDS, you replay a trauma. Yeah, not that I know of. I've never had anything like really traumatic like that to suffer from PTSD. I mean, not that I can think of, but I know, people suffer from PTSD from things they don't remember. I do that, but Coral Tigger, my girls are going on a kind of an overnight trip to watch our niece play college softball. It's almost the end of the season, and he's never got to watch her play, so they're taking off tomorrow evening to go down to South Carolina. And I'll just be worried about them being on the road and me being myself. I hate being alone. Chris Pyatt, I didn't realize that Ebola is in 3 states, Ohio, Kentucky, and not sure of the other one. I haven't heard about it here, but I mean, I knew it was in Kentucky. I didn't know there was 3 either. We're getting ready to open here in Indiana, so it's probably Indiana. They're going to just decide to keep us locked down. I love being in the woods, independent Marine. Being in the woods or on the bank of a nice lake, something like that. This is so relaxing, no drama, and you're genuine. Thank you and your family. Well, thank you, Stars Prepper. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Oh, I bet she didn't even think about that. Are you on here still, Mrs. Papa Prepper? Yeah, because I definitely can't do a live stream on using coupons. Absolutely not. It won't work out. No, we decided to cancel the camping trip for this weekend because, well, she's going to South Carolina. But even before that, we canceled the camping trip because it's supposed to rain tonight all day tomorrow. And then the campsites and the campground have just been nasty and muddy. And so we just decided to cancel it. Try again in a couple of weeks. Karen Miner, good to see you. Thanks for coming. I'm in Ohio, 40 people being watched that returned from Africa. Ridiculous. Why would 40 people from Ohio want to go to Africa? Unless it was like a mission trip, I guess. Oh, here we go. The people getting Ebola are the part of the group of 11 that went to an African country together that has an outbreak. Hey, Blue Vandal, good to see you, brother. You ain't late for nothing, man. There was nothing, no big topics or nothing. Just hanging out, chilling, and talking. Well, I appreciate that, Independent Marine. I honestly don't have. I hardly ever get away from the house. If I do, it's a quick trip to town. We usually have a date night on Friday nights, which I guess we won't tomorrow. But I'll have to go somewhere and eat by myself, I guess. No, I'll just come home and probably crank the radio up in the garage and work on the chicken coop. Nobody will be here, so I'll probably do that. Kim's Farm Life, same here. All this crazy in the world's not helping either. PTSD from a bad past relationship, so I deal with a lot of fight or flight. Kind of scary. I guess I have had some kind of traumatic relationships, but not that bad, I don't guess. Kind of embarrassing when a guy of my size was the abusee in a relationship, not the abuser. I've never hit a woman. I never will. But man, she beat the tar out of me. I know, right, Kim? Kim said, I don't know if it was a missionary group or what, but it is foolish to go to a country that has an active Ebola during a pandemic. How many more red lights does God have to give you not to go? It reminds me of the joke. There was a shipwreck out at sea, and there was one lone survivor out there, and a helicopter came, and he said, nope, the Lord's going to save me. So he sent away the helicopter. Then a rescue boat showed up, and he said, nope, the Lord's going to save me. Well, the boat left, so he ended up staying out there and drowning. Well, he gets up to heaven. He says, Lord, why didn't you save me? And the Lord said, I sent you a boat and a helicopter. What else did you want me to do? Here hear that get more done around here when everyone is gone. Well, I mean, even if they were here, I mean, I could work out there half the night if I wanted, but that falls on me. I try to, you know, divide up my time as equally as and fairly as I can. James is Southern Prepper, just stopping in to say hello and be safe. Praying for all my folks down south. God bless you, bro. Thank you, man. God bless you too. Appreciate it. A bad job can give you lots of grief. That's very true. I used to take care of an old man who was a paratrooper and was dropped in Normandy. He had anxiety and said he would rather be dropped in Normandy every day than have another panic attack. Panic attacks are scary. I mean, you straight up think you are going to die. It, of course, I've never had a heart attack, but everybody says that it is like a lot of the same feelings of having a heart attack. Papa and my son's ex used to beat on him till I downwind of it showed up because I taught them to not hit a woman. I stepped in and he had a red mark. Well, after I went mad, she never came back. He is free. Mine has hit me with a cast iron griddle and thrown a coffee cup at me. Earned it. LOL. Well, man, I'm not saying that that I'm all innocent and whatever, but a lot of the stuff that went on between me and her, I didn't deserve it. No sense of humor. Mrs. Papa Prepper ain't ever laid a hand on me out of anger. Hey, Julie Cleary, good to see you. Hey, Flow Grown Homesteader, good to see you. Says I'm late. You didn't miss anything. We just been in here talking it up. I'm sorry to hear that, Kim. When I got married, my pa gave me an iron skillet and a sock with soap in it and told me if my husband ever got out of hand, I should use them on him. I ain't never. That's awesome. Okay, friends, I'm done working and I'm going to hit the road. I'll catch the rest on replay. Take care, everyone, and be safe. You do the same, Don. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for the love and support. Going to hit the shower and rest. All right, Arkansas Nanny, you're more than welcome. We will be praying for you. I'm asking everybody to keep Arkansas Nanny in your prayers. She really needs it. I missed something here. It was weather radio. God never gives us anything we can't handle. I have a closer relationship with God now. There's a reason for everything. Amen. I do believe that. Everything happens for a reason. Hey, Mames, good to see you. Thank you, Homestead Homeboy. I ain't going to tell you don't have to do that because you don't pay me no mind anyway. Good to see you, man. And thank you. The Prairie Farm Table. How's it going? Good to see you. Scott, North Carolina. Anyone else having trouble with tomato seedlings this year? I had some trouble with the cheaper seeds. And then when I moved all my stuff out to the greenhouse, I'm brand new to greenhouses, and I forgot to open 2 windows before I went to work, and I fried a couple of them. But the more expensive, like burpee seeds and stuff like that, I haven't really had too much of a problem with. But the cheap seeds, I mean, like anything else, you get what you pay for. It's probably the same kind of scenario. What the hell just happened? Hey, Google, shut off the light. Well, thank you, cat lady. You don't have to do that. I appreciate you shouting out the like button, but you don't have to donate. I appreciate it. But and so now that you mentioned tomatoes, Coral Tigger, every one of my Cherokee tomatoes came up. Every one of them sprouted. So I'm very happy. That's what I thought, Homestead. And thank you again. Let there be light. I'm sorry all you ladies go through that stuff. I mean, it's just in the way people are raised. Because I've never hit a woman. God is my witness. I've never laid my hands on a woman. Not like that. I think the sun is different. I lost houseplants. Never happened before. Everything's changing, stars. Everything. Hey, CC Collins. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Sean, my brother, Green Thumb Prepper. How's it going, man? I was just telling everybody all my Cherokee tomatoes sprouted overnight today. Patty Bob, good to see you. Greetings from Germany. We are doing very well. How about yourself? That's where a majority of my seeds have come from, Independent Marine, is Dollar General. And I'm pretty sure the tomatoes that I had issues with, I mean, like, especially the ones I transferred to the greenhouse and cooked them, that was clearly my fault. And then the other ones I lost in here, I don't know what happened there. I had 14 starts in here. I came home from work 9 hours later. They were fine that morning. I came home, 10 of them would just lay down dead. And the other 4 are just fine and still are doing fine. So I don't know what happened. I've lost all my strawberries, Coral. They just didn't even try. Bear Wilkie, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Christ is the answer. I believe you don't look like a woman beater. Well, thank you. A lot of people don't. I mean, but I know what you mean, though. A lot of people, you can tell. You can just tell by looking at some people. I hope you're right, Green Thumb Prepper. I've put so much daggone time and money into it. I hope it is. Or hope it does. Oh, it's quiet on the western front. That's good. We're looking at some pretty major storms tonight. I hope we all make it through over here. But other than that, we can't complain. That's awesome, CC. Chili pepper and cayenne pepper. I did cook some of my pepper plants too when I moved everything out to the greenhouse. There's a lot I'm just going to have to resow. I still have my habaneros are doing good. My long red chilies, they're doing good. I think my cayenne's the ones I burn up. Hey, Martha Darrow, good to see you. Thanks for coming. All the past abuse has made us stronger and better fighters for what's to come in this crazy world. Patty Bob, I did a video on strawberry boxes the other day. Cat Lady or Mames, can one of your Mrs. Papa Prepper, can one of you guys put up Patty Bob's link, please, to their channel? I would appreciate it. No, that's James isn't Southern Prepper one, Jim. I had them confused at first too when I first met James. My green and yellow onions are doing good. Then went down. Whoop. Homestead homeboy, man, you crack me up, dude. Thank you very much. Popping my green and yellow onions were doing good, and then went down. But first year with seeds and growing indoors. Yeah, me too, Marine. My very first time trying any of this indoors before I move it outside. So I'd say a lot of the stuff I've lost is, I'm sure, is my fault. Tammy Stiegel, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Storms passed us by. That's good. Amen. Strawberries are going out of season here in Florida, but probably going to grow better north of here. Yeah, it's just now getting to where we can put ours out up here, flow grown. No, I can tell. I taught domestic violence translated in Spanish. Oh, well, that's awesome that you're a teacher of that. That's really cool. More praise. Got my Pell Grant today, so I'm good to start summer semester. Well, hey, man, that's awesome, Coral. I started about 1,000 onions today. Made a vid if anyone wants a full crash course on growing onions. I watched half of that, Sean, today, and I got busy at work, man. I'll have to check out the rest of it. Cat Lady actually sent me a bunch of yellow and white onion starts that I got to get going this weekend. I might work on it tomorrow night. Actually, I got so much stuff to do. I know y'all feel me. My green bell pepper and jalapeno are doing good. My red bell pepper is just looking at me. Not growing, not dying, just there. That's kind of where my pepper starts are at right now. They're not getting any bigger. They look really healthy. They're just not growing. It's like that in between state. Sweet potato slips are finally growing. Awesome. I've still got to get some sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. I'm the only one in this house that'll touch them, though. Martha Darrow said Ebola broken out in South Africa. Yeah, it's in the States now. It's people in Kentucky, Ohio, and one other state are now being watched because they brought it back. I live in Nesbitt now, close to Memphis. But was born and raised in Pontotoc. I want to go to Memphis. If you're talking Memphis, Tennessee. The reason I say that is because there's a Memphis, Indiana, just about 30 miles south of here. I was talking to Sean, the Green Thumb Prepper, today, and we're probably, as soon as he wants to, we'll get together. We're going to do another live stream since, we're actually starting. Everybody's starting to garden now. They might have a lot more questions. So we're going to live stream together, and he'll come hang out with us again one Saturday night, and we'll start at 7 that night and give us a couple hours. So good night, Appalachian Prepper. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Supposed to have our gardens planted by Good Friday. Tammy Stiegel. Everybody around here swears by not planting until after Mother's Day, but I don't think I'm going to wait that long. I've looked at the extended forecast. I've looked at the Farmer's Almanac. Supposedly, we've had our last frost, but it's Indiana, so take that with a grain of salt. Thank you, Homestead Homeboy. I appreciate it, man. Papa Prepper, I dehydrated mini marshmallows and they taste like Lucky Charms marshmallows. That's cool. I am not a fan of marshmallows. I very seldom, like when we're camping, I might eat a s'more every once in a while, but I cannot. I ain't gonna say I hate, but I just really do not like marshmallow. Absolutely, Sean. I really enjoyed it, man. Hey, everybody, my big Berkey just arrived today. That's cool. Congratulations. That's like, a video game where you get experience points and you level up. SJ just leveled up. She's like a grandmaster now. Hey, Sean, you got anything going on this Saturday, brother? This Saturday night? That's what I'm saying, Sean. The 5-gallon Berkey, those are awesome. Squash and zucchini are 1.5 feet wide now. It's just now getting to where we can put stuff in the ground here. Living dangerously if you plant this early around here. And I probably will wait a couple more weeks, but just because it's just too much work to risk just not having patience on. You know what I mean? Is it a sin to lust after someone's Berkey asking for a friend? Then I'm a sinner. No, I do want to do on the 5-gallon ones, though. I really would like to do a 5-gallon Berkey. I'd like to be around you more. Marshmallows for me. Woohoo. Yeah, man, I just don't like them. Terry is coming into town Saturday to help me pack. Oh, okay. But I could probably squeeze an hour or so in for a live. An hour goes fast though. I mean, man, if you're busy, it's cool. I mean, it's not a have to thing. It's just I know everybody's starting the garden right now, and they probably have a lot of questions. AGWN is a good channel to watch on Sundays for 16-day forecasts and accurate. Thank you, Blue Coat Gorilla. I will write that down. Hillbilly Homesteader, 1776. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by. I was just getting ready to wrap this up here in a few minutes so I can go hang out with the wife because once she leaves, or I leave for work in the morning, I probably won't see her till Saturday night or whenever they're coming back. Orville, yeah, absolutely, man. If you want to come on Sunday night, that'd be awesome. I can definitely do that. Oh man, I was binge watching you yesterday, brother. I really like what you're doing. All right. So Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sean from the Green Thumb Prepper is going to come over, and we're going to do a bunch of Q&A about gardening. That should be awesome. We always have really good live streams, a lot of information, a lot of learning. And then it looks like, let me see if he answered yet. Yeah. Cool, man. I appreciate it, brother. Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will have Reverend Orville Gregory live with me on Prep Your Soul. If you guys have not checked out, oh man, you got to go check him out. His preaching is phenomenal. I mean, he's got it. Definitely. So that's cool. Thank you, said homeboy. Appreciate it, man. Sorry, was checking weather, big hail 30 minutes out from Bloomington. Oh man. I hate that. Amanda, please stay on trip, and Papa, I'm sorry at baby goat feeding times. Pray, prep, protect, and then repeat. Love y'all. Thank you very much, Cat Lady. We appreciate you, and thank you for everything that you do, and we love you too. Be careful. Be safe out there. All right, Hillbilly. Thank you for coming by, man. I appreciate it. You stay safe. Yeah, that's a good idea, Mames. If you guys plan on being here for the live stream Saturday night, and you'll have gardening or planting, greenhouse, whatever kind of questions, just go ahead and email them to me at poppaprepper@yahoo.com. It's POPPA prepper at yahoo.com. That way I can go ahead and just get some questions ahead of time. That's a very good idea, man. Thank you for that. That way, since he is on a time restriction, that'll help us get a lot more questions answered. Very good idea. Tommy, I hid Rev's email. I didn't want it to be out in the world. Okay, thank you, Sean. Yeah, I'll scroll back up there and get it. It should be, yeah, there it is. Definitely want to write that down. Oh, Gregory. All right. That is awesome. Looking forward to both of those shows. It's going to be a good weekend at Papa Preppers. Two awesome guests. Names, that's a good idea. I'll gladly rip through as many as I can. Hey, I know stuff too. I might be able to answer a couple. I'm just kidding, man. Sean, the Green Thumb Prepper, he's awesome. Yeah, I thought about it after I said it, Sean, or Mrs. Papa Prepper. I didn't say it that loud. I was talking to myself. I'm sorry. Okay, back again. Radio went off for severe warning, golf ball hail. Well, guys, Coral's not too far from me, so I'm going to get off of here and see if I can find something to throw over our windshields and stuff on our cars, because golf ball size hail don't sound good. So I hate to end it so abruptly, but I really want to get our cars covered up, guys. So don't forget, Saturday night, Sean, the Green Thumb Prepper, will be here. Like I said, any question, just go ahead and email them to me. And then Reverend Orville Gregory will be here Sunday night for Prep Your Soul. Saturday is 7 Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. And Sunday is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you guys there. Should be 2 amazing live streams. Like I said, we all know what Sean can do, and the majority of you probably haven't seen Reverend Orville yet, but the man is amazing. But like I said, it should be 2 great live streams. I'm excited about it. God bless each and every one of you guys. The missus and I love each and every one of you guys. Appreciate everything that you guys do for us. Until next time, Papa Prepper out.